Another case? That makes 5. And it's only been 3 days since the last.
The intervals are getting shorter.
You two slackjaws owe me an explanation.
Sorry, miss...
Jones, Special Investigator for the Storm-Era Historical Monitoring Department at the Buenos Aires branch of the St. Pavlov Foundation and Field Agent Administration. Do I need to show you my ID again? So this is the 5th case, huh? And you're telling me that after a whole month and 2 applications for backup, you got squat to show for it?
Actually, it hasn't been a month yet, Miss Investigator.
Call me Miss Jones. So, give me the latest.
Yes, Miss Jones. The incident occurred at around 8 p.m. last night. Lots of people home, but no one reported hearing anything unusual. The victim exhibited clear signs of drowning, but there's no water sources nearby, and no evidence of the body having been moved.
We believe that everything occurred here. We found nothing using human investigation methods, so it must be another arcane crime.
What's the status of the Arcanum detection?
Damning. There's arcane traces all over the scene. Like a ritual was held here. We tried to follow the fluctuations trail, but they just disappeared. Our perp must have scrubbed it clean before leaving.
Ah, that does make things tricky. So drowning, huh? Seems like solving the mystery of this ritual could be the key to cracking the case.
There's no record of this arcane fluctuation's particular signal in the Visuals Bureau archives. So it's either very rare, or a brand new form of arcane skill.
Hand the case file over. I'll see if I can wrangle some help from the Foundation.
That would be great, Miss Jones. Please contact us if you have any new leads.
You got it.
Sorry I'm late. Something came up on the way.
Miss Black Ibis. Alan.
Who was that?
Miss Jones from some branch of the Foundation. She's investigating this case as well. She said she's going to contact the Foundation for additional support.
Another new face from the Foundation. Quite a few of them showing up these days, aren't there? Or are things getting so divided that everyone's sending their own teams? Carlos, I need you to identify the victim's details. Friends, family, employer. Lin Hui, you stay on the scene and continue searching for any additional arcane energy fluctuations.
Yes, ma'am.
You do know this is pointless, right?
We will need it for the documentation anyway. But if the pattern holds, these victims will have no relation yet again. This is no ordinary crime of passion.
All that means is that we haven't identified the killer's criteria.
That's the worst part, knowing that we know nothing. Do you think it could be our old friend, Manus Vindicti? Pigment smuggling? The resurrection ritual. Maybe Latham is right. Maybe there are mana secrets hidden in the dark corners of the city. And these cases play some part in it. Just like Paris, before the fifth storm.
You suspect Madame Boaniche and her jewel hunter could be involved again?
Always. Something tells me she's hiding a great deal about the depth of Myth incident. Her true identity, her movements, her involvement with the Manus, each could be essential to our investigation.
But we haven't detected any arcane fluctuations like that incident. If there were any fluctuations as serious as those, we would have noticed them in no time. But this is already the 5th case. I don't think they're related.
You make a good point. Maybe I'm just a paranoid.
Ma'am, the record is complete.
Well done. Contact the local hospital to take away the victim's body. Let's go, Bruno, and call the exorcist. Let's make sure this stays hush-hush.
Don't worry, Miss Ramona. I'm fully aware of how important it is to protect the integrity of the crime scene. Before we left, I replayed a load of my favorite detective movies. Alibi, Death on the Nile, even a filmed production of The Mousetrap. Let's get started. I'm sure we'll find some crucial...
Look, I don't know what kind of deal you made with the Vigil to let you muck around in their crime scene, but here's my deal. I'm not here to help you with your investigation. Now stay out of my way. I got a job to do.
Oh, right. The job. Okay, well, is there anything I can help with? I'll do whatever you want. Oh, how about some footage of the scene? I've got it all recorded. Mr. Allen was right. You definitely need to have a way with words to deal with her. What are these? Some herbs for casting arcane skills?
Arcane crimes cause huge spikes in energy fluctuations. The tremors are so strong that they form a kind of vortex of sorts, pulling any nearby invisible entities to them like a whirlpool. And once it's started, it'll keep on going till you use the right arcanum. If you leave it, well, the vortex only gets stronger. Soon enough, this place will be haunted. At least, that's what regular people would call it. That's why they pay me to do what I do.
By invisible entities, you mean...
They're like hidden arcane energy fluctuations? Or unsettled pneuma? I guess what you're fishing for is...
Ghosts? I didn't know you could just reveal them like that.
Call them whatever you like. It's all the same.
It's an honor to meet you. Jak jarka i ciepło. Don't take it on step.
I'm curious. Can a robot be hunted too?
May I ask why you asked that question, Miss Ramona?
I can hear it. Comme à sceller le destin. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
What I'm good at.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine. Rico stirred. Fate has revealed itself to you.
Laundry time!
Just another shift. It is here. Or maybe take a deep breath. Hold your breath.
Rise and shine!
Winterstürme wehen die Bonne Mond. Voilà donc succès. Attendre la fin. Non la prophétie. Mais...
I'm really not made for fighting.
I figured you for a scaredy cat. How would you manage to be made out of metal, fearless, and still useless? If you can't fight, the least you could do is give me a laugh.
Wait! Miss Ramona, there's something wrong with your candle.
Shh. Ilusiones, apartaos. La verdad se revela. Este lugar, este instante, revelado ante mí, mostrado para mí. Weird. There's another fluctuation here, besides the pneuma that's been drawn over.
Looks like the candlelight's leading us toward the kitchen. Are there still ghosts there? Didn't we just scare them all off?
I've seen this before. Somewhere.
Have you found something, Miss Ramona?
Yeah, maybe. I know someone who can answer my questions. But I wouldn't call it good news. This symbol won't take us anyplace safe. I know where to go.
Dios mío, Añil, hurry up! If you hadn't guaranteed you could finish the work before the end of the day, I never would have hired you. All this candy needs to get to Diago's before tomorrow.
Sí, Jefe. I understand.
Oh, and Senora Juarez and La Roma want you to repaint their family tomb. Chale! I almost forgot. I need to go to Christina's to pick up some marigolds before dark.
there are still more than 100 pieces of candy to go.
Me gustan los dulces.
Los usamos para recibir a los difuntos en la tierra de los vivos, guiando sus almas a descansar en sus hogares una vez más. Los aztecas creían que la vida es un ciclo. La muerte es solo una parte de un ciclo sin fin, un reflejo de la vida, y la forma en que morimos determina cómo comienza nuestra siguiente existencia. Las almas de los guerreros que entregaron la vida en batalla se alzan con el sol en el palacio de Talocan, entonando cantos de triunfo. Y 4 años después, regresarán a la tierra convertidos en mariposas y colibríes de vivos colores. Can you tell me if that's true, Miss Ramona?
You recognize me?
The children from the Morelos district call you Ramona the Ghost Seer. They say it was you who brought back the soul of Anna Solo. To hear it from them, you are some kind of all-powerful wise woman hidden in the shadows. One who knows this city better than anyone. Of course, others say you're from a well-known family of psychics, though it seems as if you've chosen another path.
They're just stories. Rumors, really. I don't see ghosts. What they call ghosts are just pneuma, or say a kind of arcane energy fluctuation. They exist, but not as some shimmering spirits. They're more like a cool breeze. But hey, people believe what they want to believe. Kids and adults too, I guess. Everybody's got unfinished business with the dead, so they want me to see ghosts, and they believe it. That way they've still got a chance to say what they never got to.
Ah, my apologies, Miss Ramona. You're right. It was nothing but wishful thinking. So, is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, I got a couple questions. These symbols, I think you might know them.
An arrow, a bow, and a net. According to the Codex Chimalpain, these are the gifts given to the Aztecs by the sun god, Huitzilopochtli.
It's got the emblem of the Turquoise Serpent Club, too. Which is the biggest smuggling ring in Mexico City, controlled by that arcanist Perez. Can't be too many folks around who know you work for him. But those occult paintings at his club had to come from someone, yeah? But your boss has been acting strange the last few weeks, right? More cutthroat than ever. He's planning something big. Everyone knows it. And an auction to the tune of an ancient bloody civilization is the best way to start it.
Then it is true. Nothing in this city escapes you. And should I presume this interrogation has been commissioned by the Vihir Bureau?
The Vigil? Nah, what do you take me for? You think I shed a single tear over injustice? Think I care about your boss's little auction? Nah. You and I both know that Arcanist gangs aren't to be messed with. And I'm not in the business of making messes. But strange things are brewing in the shadows. On street corners, behind people's smiles, in the boarded-up buildings, the Numa is stirring up all around town, hovering over the city like a shroud, echoing in every howl and shriek in the night. Like nothing I've ever felt before. Who knows what'll happen if things stay this way?
It's your arcane gift warning you about the coming crisis.
I wouldn't call it a gift, especially when you're born into a so-called psychic family. Look, I know you know something about these arcane murders. There's already been 5 of them. And it's gotta have something to do with these weird spikes in the Numa. That's how I found these symbols, left behind at one of the crime scenes. So, I want to know the connection between the club and these killings.
If they are indeed related, that is, if it truly is the Turquoise Serpent Club who's responsible, what will you do?
I'm not paid to solve crimes. The Vigil got plenty of investigators. If they can't figure things out, that's on them.
Have to admire someone willing to go above and beyond their duty. But I must apologize, señorita. You know I work for the club. And you know that means I can't provide any help.
That's so? Didn't expect you to be so loyal. If I remember, you used to be a plain old pigment supplier. Until Perez started snatching up every artist in town. I figured you didn't come into the job willingly. Was I wrong? You're not so different from those other artists, really. Just a little more flexible. That's why Perez gave you a longer leash. If they can prove Perez guilty, the Vigil will.
I'm afraid it's time for you to leave. This conversation will remain between us. You have my word.
Sorry for wasting your time. Hasta luego.
Dia de los Muertos is coming. Please, take some decorations with you. I wouldn't have you leave empty-handed.
Heh. Quite the salesman, huh? Still making deals even now.
Miss Ramona, you're back! How'd your investigation go? The guy you went to see, is he a friend or one of your informants? I knew there was something else going on.
What are you still doing here? When I said don't follow me, I didn't mean camp out at my place and jump me later.
Oh, I know. It must have been one of your ghost buddies.
I don't have ghost buddies. It's the symbols we found at the crime scene. An arrow, a bow, and a net. They're the symbols of a powerful smuggling ring. The Turquoise Serpent Club. I know a guy who I thought was being forced to work for him.
I see. Then everything's going well then. Huh, lucky us.
Don't get your gears all spun up. He seems way too loyal for someone who's got a gun to his head. I got nothing from him. Except this thing. Take it. Saves you some souvenir shopping. Now beat it.
Whoa! What's this?
Just a knick-knack. Wait. I've changed my mind. Huh? I take it back. He might not be as loyal to the club as I thought.
What do you mean?
I'll get you something else to take home.
I thought? Never mind. Senorita Butterfly, you're late.
Sorry. My luck always seems to lead me into trouble. Once I was tracking down a woman in Barcelona, an arcanist who was dragged into some critter lovers parade. I almost broke a leg. And then in Casablanca, I was a split second from shooting my target dead. But the moment I pulled the trigger, he turned to stone. Turns out his old rival cast a petrifying incantation on him.
You have quite the intriguing past.
Has the auction started?
See, the guests have all arrived.
Excellent. When the lights are all fixed on the stage, it'll be the perfect time to sneak in. Though I don't hear a sound. You sure you didn't take me to a funeral by accident?
This isn't the auction venue. After the Spanish conquered Tenochtitlan, the new archbishop buried the Sunstone, a symbol of Aztec civilization, to erase their pagan heresy. The stone was rediscovered in 1790 during repairs to the Mexico City Cathedral. Thus, it's said that the cathedral was built on the Templo Mayor of the Aztec civilization.
Don't tell me this massive rock above me is the only genuine artifact in the building. What will you say next? That you stole it from the museum?
Of course not. It's merely another forgery to decorate the club, when foreign buyers feel immersed in an exotic, ancient civilization. They start to loosen their purse strings. I joined its production, not certain I was entirely successful in recreating its complex color. This sunstone is the entrance to the auction. If you will, señorita. I believe you know how to activate it.
The energy in the stone, it's flowing, pulsing even. connects across land, spanning cities and valleys and spreading to the far reaches of the world. Masterful. A teleportation ritual hidden in stone. Activated by awakening the correct symbol.
Do you remember what the invitation said?
Cuando el tonal puali y el geopuali vuelven a alinearse, celebramos que el fin del mundo se ha postergado. Subimos al cerro de la estrella y vemos a las estrellas coronar el cielo. The key is the tech battle, the representation of the new fire ritual. Oh, not that one then. Oh, not that one then. Oh, not that one then. A funny little game, but Lorentz has its own way to observe the flow of arcane energy.
Which means you are able to bypass the ordinary restrictions.
Virtual environmental model constructed. Beginning chaotic energy observation. Bingo! No, that's not it. Loteria!
This isn't the time for you to play smart.
The teleportation ritual is about to begin. Be prepared, señorita. You may experience some side effects from the process.
Time to see what this auction's all about.
The auction should have started a while ago. So why isn't anything happening? And this guy isn't exactly the type to joke about this kind of stuff.
The candle's almost burnt out. What's it supposed to do?
It isn't just a candle. It's an arcane tool. See the carvings on the side? It's an ancient ritual. The Codice Mendoza says it was once used in sacred offerings. It has a synchronizing effect. When a specific ritual starts elsewhere, lighting this candle will replicate it here. But we've only got one chance. Brace yourself. It's happening.
The Foundation really needs to start selling their teleport discs in these new eras.
Pull yourself together. Where are you? Double vision, heart palpitations, loss of perception of time and space, inability to distinguish dreams from reality. These are all common side effects. Take 3 deep breaths and wait for them to pass. Take some medication distilled from agave. Here we are. The auction site, Senorita Butterfly. Senorita, are you alright? Senorita. Seems I can only wish you good luck.
Distinguished Pibelti, my ancient noble guests. Welcome to the Turquoise Serpent Club. You, fine receivers of our invitation, are the descendants of gods and the true masters of the city. And so, tonight, we will have a feast of the arts for arcanists only.
Masters of the city, huh? I like the sound of that. This guy knows what he's doing. Must have some good stuff to sell.
It's said that there's nothing he can't find or do within the confines of the city. You have any idea of the money this guy made smuggling alchemical materials? Enough to make the people living in the Palacio de Iturbide jealous. I'll say that. Everyone here wants a slice of his pie.
The club thanks you all for our many pleasant dealings over the years. In good faith for our future cooperation, I have prepared a series of arcane artworks for your perusal, all as true as gold. For the fine ladies and gentlemen who are not interested in art, allow me to tell you a little secret. These paintings are only a ticket to the second half of our event. Buy one piece, and you've won yourself a chance for deeper collaboration, and even the opportunity to have a face-to-face chat with yours truly. Ah, but perhaps I should not say face. I must maintain some of my allure. Ha! Ha! Now, to introduce our fabulous art pieces, please welcome the rising star of Cubism, a prodigy returning from his studies in France, the greatest painter of the Turquoise Serpent Club. I give you Muriel. Muriel, what are you doing? You are up.
It's called non-aristocratic. The title of this painting is non-aristocratic. It's inspired by an artist I greatly admire. Las obras que existen solo sobre caballetes, y todo arte amado por los intelectuales son propiedad privada de la aristocracia. Art belongs to the public. Unfortunately, I was unable to achieve this during my time in the club. Perhaps that's why I captured Maria, my tutor and friend. as she created this statue. Do you see this, Teresita? I know you're here.
You heard that? This is a chance to work with him. If we get distributorship, we're with the big bucks.
Hey, Diablo! No, everyone wants a lousy artwork. We need to get one, no matter what.
Uriel seems even rougher than the last time I saw him.
Sorry, Senor Perez. I don't recall what comes next.
You idiot! I told you to concoct an interesting story, then describe all the expensive materials you used and what arcane skills were involved. Get him off the stage now. I won't have my auction ruined by some half-wit boy who's lost his mind.
Congratulations to the fine Signora who just won the bid for this great work. Our next item is a very special painting. Very, very special indeed. I'd love to share how I acquired such a fine piece, but I fear that might piss off a couple bigwigs. So I'll keep it zipped. But let me tell you this. This next piece is more than just a painting.
Oh my, thank goodness. My prayers have been heard. The sun-proof fabric has finally been removed. I'll stay quiet this time. You have my word. In fact, I'll be utterly silent unless spoken to.
And awaken!
What am I looking at exactly? Is that a face?
Ah, this light is rather dazzling. I feel a little faint. I must say, this really isn't the right sort of place to store a painting. Wait, am I on a stage? Why are you all looking at me? What on earth is going on here?
The air here feels different. It's moist. This place is full of plants. Not enough to gather the specifics of the location, but we've gone quite some way from central Mexico City. Explains why I never found much there.
Auction started. Senor Perez has taken the stage. Wish I was sitting down there. I hear they're giving out unlimited drinks. I could use a tequila.
Taking the stage. Huh. He's still hiding behind that screen.
What?
I said what I said. Don't you think it's strange? Ever since that fire last month, he hasn't shown his face.
You didn't hear? Senor Perez thinks it was an inside job. There's no way someone else got into the gallery that night. It could only have been one of his higher-ups. Still hasn't sniffed out the rat, though, so he's being extra careful for now.
Yeah, what do I look like, a moron? Of course I know. But what I'm saying is, he hasn't talked to anyone face to face. No one. Luisa, Javier, Pablo, they can't all be traitors. Layla said she heard some weird sounds coming from Senor Perez's room when she was on night patrol. More than once. She said it sounded like some kind of scurrying thing was moving inside the walls.
A monster in the walls?
I'll bet he got burned bad in that fire and doesn't want anyone to see. Hey, I dare you to sneak backstage and find out.
You crazy? I'm staying put right here. There's no bet worth risking my neck.
I could do you both a favor. Find out what happened to him.
No kidding. You do that. That'd be great.
You should really be calling him Senor Perez here in the club, though. Wait, who are you?
Don't worry, mis amigos. I'll figure it all out for you.
A talking painting, you say? Don't let your eyes fool you. This is an arcanist. An awakened from the Bateau Le Roi in Montmartre, Paris.
Hmm? What? What's going on here?
This is the artist's understanding of the essence of the world. A reconstruction of reality. The beauty of an unconventional brushstroke. And perhaps what may interest you much more, we have discovered that within the frame of this painting, there is a vast bucket of hidden space. A space where you might store whatever you like, so long as it isn't reading. Conspicuous arcane materials, controlled items, or even your rival's severed head. The greatest of all secret safes, not simply behind the painting, but rather inside the painting.
An audio production machine, a cupboard, and...
Who is this woman? And how did she get back here? Por Dios, get her out of here!
Huh. Seems I've found the real Senor Perez.
Get up and quit quivering. Oh, right.
We need to look like regular guests here. So, we take a seat, cheer and clap with the others, raise a paddle to bid some small amount that nothing will ever sell for. That way, we won't catch too much attention. Just do enough to slip by. Reminds me of a movie from 1928.
Shut it. Just shut it. I swear, if you bring up another movie plot, I will sock you.
Pardon me, senoritas, but have you never attended an auction before?
No. I mean, we kinda know what's going on, but...
Don't you worry yourself over us, senora.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean no offense. Actually, this is my first time too. Not so brushed up on the rules myself, let alone the Argos.
Then what brings a lady like you here? You were invited like everyone else, right? You must know you're on gang turf.
Si, senorita, that I do know. However, I have my reasons for coming. Camila, my daughter, suffers from a rare disease. Her body rejects its own arcane power. Her blood is escaping her body. There's nothing we can do to stop it. I have visited every arcane doctor in the city, and not one of them has a clue. They take it as a horrible and unbreakable curse. My dear Camila, there's not much time left for her.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
It's all right, truly. On one of my desperate visits to priests and witches, while I was searching after a rumor about a miracle cure, I happened upon some smugglers. They told me I'd find what I was looking for at the Turquoise Serpent Club. And now, it seems spending just a few pesos on some art could win me a chance to strike a deal with the biggest smuggler in the city. As long as I find a phoenix feather, there is still hope for my dear child. Oh, where are my manners? I'm talking your ears off. You seem quite unlike the other guests here. We've all come here with a purpose. Some of us are desperate to achieve those goals by any means necessary. Please be careful.
Same to you, senora. Hope your daughter gets better soon.
Muchas gracias. Is it raining outside, or did a leak just spring? It suddenly smells damp. What's happening to me?
She can't breathe!
Don't touch her. Something's off here. The arcane power squeezing her is too strong. It'll suck you in if you get too close.
I see a lake with water and something below. It's strange and so very deep. Camila.
No, no, no! Don't! Ma'am! What on earth is going on?
Oh, what's happening over there?
Someone's fallen. Dios mío. She's not breathing. Murder! Murder!
Drowned without a drop of water. Just like all the others. The murderer must be someone in the auction house. The question is, who?
You filthy murderer! Dirty thug! Intruder! Bandit! Robber!
This room's a bit small for all 5, wouldn't you say? Are you finished with your whining? It's time for you to choose your interrogation method. Good news, you're in safe hands. I'm quite skilled at peeling people while keeping them alive. Bad news, I've never tried these techniques on a mouse. How about something more sleek, modern? Electrocution, perhaps?
Stop! What kind of interrogation is this? You haven't even asked a question. This is pure torture.
Given your connection to the murders in the city, I think the means justify the ends.
You think I know which ones you're talking about? The club makes trouble disappear every week. But that's just how things go in this business. So please, Senora Giant, please calm down. I'll tell you whatever you want. Just ask me.
All right. Then I have some questions. How did you become Senor Perez? And what is the connection between the club and Manus Vindicte? And where do you ship your special mineral pigment? I need the type you smuggle for the Manus. Give me all you have, every ounce.
That pigment! You're after it too!
Senor Perez! Senor Perez! I guess you just died in the auction house. Can't believe someone had the guts to offer on our turf. Wasn't any ordinary death either. Folks are saying it's another of those serial killings. The whole place is in chaos. We've got guests asking us to open the teleportation ritual so they can leave. Senora Luisa wants to know your orders. Wait, what are you two doing lying around here? You're supposed to be on duty.
A 6th case, then. This should be interesting.